Alright, welcome to the 100th episode of Jay's Retro Toys and Games. We finally made it, and this is the last console of the Console Wars timeline, because after this console, well, the rest of them pretty much are still within a 10-year radius and not classified as a retro toy and game console. So this one, labeled basically the final, I would say the final one, though the final evolution of one, the Xbox One. Yes. So welcome to Jay's Retro Toys and Games, where the past and present of gaming come together. This documentary explores the story of the Xbox One, a console that began with controversy but evolved into one of the most influential systems of its generation. From its ambitious 2013 debut to its lasting legacy years later, the Xbox One's journey is one of innovation, redemption, and transformation. The final console that reached retro status, the Xbox One, next on Jay's Retro Toys and Games. Alright, welcome to this 100th episode here on this February 5th, 2026. This is a Thursday, and we are hoping that you have enjoyed the time warp of the gaming consoles of all time. When we come back and start looking at different things in the, basically, video games, we're going to be looking at the NES accessories and all of its interesting parts, one by one. But first, we have to wrap up this 100th episode with a look at the Xbox One. When Microsoft unveiled the Xbox One in May of 2013, the company envisioned something far beyond a traditional gaming console. The goal was to create an all-in-one entertainment system that could seamlessly integrate gaming, television, movies, and online connectivity. The Xbox One was designed to be the centerpiece of the living room, a hub for every form of digital entertainment. Bundled with the Kinect sensor, the console allowed users to navigate menus, launch games, and even control their TV with voice commands. It was a bold step toward the future, merging gaming and multimedia into one cohesive experience. However, this ambitious vision came with challenges. Many gamers felt that Microsoft's focus on entertainment overshadowed the console's gaming roots, and the reveal event emphasized television integration and sports partnerships more than gameplay, leaving fans uncertain about the console's true purpose. The excitement surrounding the Xbox One quickly turned into controversy. Microsoft announced that the console would require an internet connection at least once every 24 hours to verify game ownership. It also planned to restrict the sharing and resale of physical game discs, and these policies sparked outrage across the gaming community as players felt their freedom was being taken away. Social media erupted with criticism, and Sony capitalized on the backlash by promoting the PlayStation 4 as a gamer-first console. The contrast between the two companies' approaches was clear, and Microsoft's reputation suffered. Within weeks, the company reversed its policies, removing the online requirement and lifting restrictions on used games. The Kinect, once mandatory, became optional, and these changes marked the beginning of a long process of rebuilding trust with players. By 2014, Microsoft began to refocus its efforts under new leadership. Phil Spencer, a longtime Microsoft executive and passionate gamer, became head of Xbox. His mission was simple: put gamers at the center of everything. Under his direction, the Xbox team emphasized transparency, community engagement, and a renewed focus on delivering great gaming experiences. The console's software was redesigned for speed and simplicity, and the Kinect was no longer required. This shift allowed the Xbox One to compete more effectively with the PlayStation 4. Slowly, the brand began to recover, and Microsoft's renewed focus on games and players marked the start of a new era for Xbox. In 2015, Microsoft made one of its most celebrated announcements: backward compatibility. This feature allowed players to enjoy hundreds of Xbox 360 and original Xbox titles on their Xbox One consoles. It was a technical triumph and a heartfelt gesture to fans who had supported the brand for years. Players could revisit classics like Halo 3, Red Dead Redemption, and Mass Effect without needing older hardware. The announcement was met with thunderous applause at E3 2015 and became one of the defining features of the Xbox One. Backward compatibility wasn't just a convenience, it was a statement that Xbox valued its history and the loyalty of its players. As the Xbox One matured, Microsoft continued to refine its hardware. In 2016, the company released the Xbox One X, or the One S, a slimmer, more efficient version of the original console with support for 4K video playback and HDR. But the real breakthrough came in 2017 with the launch of the Xbox One X. Marketed as the most powerful console ever made, the One X delivered the true 4K gaming performance, faster load times, and enhanced graphics. It was a technical marvel that showcased Microsoft's engineering excellence. And for players who valued performance and visual fidelity, the Xbox One X was a dream come true. It demonstrated that Microsoft was once again pushing the boundaries of console gaming. 2017 also marked the beginning of a new era in how games were played and accessed. Microsoft introduced Xbox Game Pass, a subscription service that gave players access to a vast library of games for a monthly fee. The service included new releases from Xbox Game Studios on launch day, offering incredible value and convenience. Game Pass fundamentally changed the gaming landscape. Instead of purchasing individual titles, players could explore hundreds of games instantly. It mirrored the success of streaming services in music and film, shifting the industry from ownership to access. Game Pass became the cornerstone of Xbox's ecosystem and a defining feature of the brand's identity. As the Xbox One generation matured, Microsoft began preparing for the future. The company invested heavily in cloud gaming technology, allowing players to stream games directly to their devices without the need for powerful hardware. Cross-play features connected Xbox players with friends on other platforms, breaking down long-standing barriers in the gaming community. And by the time the Xbox Series X and Series S launched in 2020, the Xbox One had already laid the foundation for the next generation. Features like backward compatibility, Game Pass, and cross-platform play carried forward, ensuring that the Xbox ecosystem remained cohesive and player-focused. The Xbox One's journey from controversy to innovation had come full circle. Inside Jay's Retro Toys and Games, the Xbox One now sits proudly among other legendary consoles, a reminder of how far gaming has come. Its sleek design, once futuristic, now feels nostalgic. The memories it holds, from late-night multiplayer sessions to cinematic single-player adventures, continue to resonate with players around the world. The Xbox One's story is one of resilience and reinvention. It's about a company that dared to dream big, stumbled, and then found its way back by listening to its community. It's about the evolution of technology, the power of connection, and the enduring spirit of gaming. From its controversial beginnings to its celebrated innovations, the Xbox One stands as a testament to how passion and perseverance can transform even the most challenging beginnings into lasting success. As the lights dim in Jay's Retro Toys and Games, the Xbox One remains on display, a symbol of an era that changed gaming forever. Its legacy lives on in every achievement unlocked, every friendship formed online, and every moment of joy it brought to millions of players worldwide. The Xbox One wasn't just a console, it was a revolution in how the world plays, connects, and dreams. This is presented by Jay's Retro Toys and Games, celebrating the past, present, and future of gaming. I'm Jason DeCanio. Thank you for 100 episodes. We've come this far in 4 seasons. We continue with season 4 with episode 101. We now look at the Nintendo accessories, the NES accessories that go with the original NES, starting with episode 101 next week on Jay's Retro Toys and Games. Till then, I'm Jason DeCanio. Have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.